One of the great things about Talent is that we've not only got smaller classes of students, we've also got students who really want to learn and who are there to sort of really understand stuff and put in the hard yards to do well in the HSC.
The fact that it combines such an easygoing atmosphere with the exact knowledge I need to know, I think is unmatched.
I chose Talent because I was doing average in Year 11 and I wanted to improve. I knew Talent had a really thorough approach to the HSC.
The environment's really friendly and tutors are always willing to help.
Because the classes are generally small, of about 10 to 15 people, I can ask questions freely whenever I don't understand anything.
They had small groups of about 10 or so people, which actually helped me because I needed more attention.
You could always come in Saturday, Sunday, anytime, whenever, and just get one-on-one help with your work.
Tutoring is not just for struggling students. It's also for the top 10 students who need the attention to detail to become the number one.
The Talent 100 course is packed with information, but it's still really highly effective because it has a good balance between content and exam-style questions.
What I really liked about the Talent 100 course is the extremely useful teaching booklets. They're so clear and concise and contain everything we need to know.
They're tailored for the best and they provide the best understanding possible.
Students can basically go in and not know much, and at the end of a few weeks they can understand not just how to answer a question, but also understand the concept.
But it also showed how these concepts translate into exam marks. After that, any other issues that had to be covered, we had private tutorials in smaller groups, making sure that every single mistake was clarified.
We provide the best notes, the best questions that will challenge the mind, and also the best teachers to help bring students through all the pain and toil that the HSC or preliminary studies can bring.
And the teachers are really passionate about what they're teaching and they can instill that same enthusiasm in their students.
They know exactly what's needed for exams and what's relevant to the HSC.
I was really able to ask any questions I wanted, which I felt reluctant to at school, and the teachers are really determined to make sure everyone understands.
Our teachers are both sort of old enough and experienced enough to be able to answer any questions that the students have, and at the same time I guess they're young enough to be able to engage and laugh with the students.
We really focus on individual students' needs, so zeroing in on their strengths and weaknesses and really working with them at that level. This is something that I think isn't done as much in schools here. So where you've got a teacher with 30 or so students, really some students they need a bit more care in terms of where they're going wrong or what they can improve on. And at Talent 100 I think we do that really well.
Slowly both eliminate their weaknesses and build on their strengths.
There's a greater bond that's also created, and they know they can always approach me and I know I can always approach them.
Before I was doing all right at school, but Talent 100 was able to give me that huge boost in my ATAR.
Towards the end of the course I found myself enjoying the challenge of cracking tough questions rather than getting overwhelmed by them.
I found that my marks have improved heaps and I really understand what's going on in school in maths, science and English.
Before starting I was 43rd, and by the end of Year 12 I was first in Extension 2 Mathematics and second in Extension 1.
I would definitely recommend Talent to my friends as a place where learning is actually made fun.
Talent 100 has helped me so much. I wish I'd started here earlier.
There's a big difference between the Talent students and the rest.
Talent 100 would definitely be a place I would recommend to my friends.